Aloha! It's my pleasure to tell you about this super tenor, but one of the things before we get to the ukulele I want to tell you about is the super builder, the person who did it, and that's Joe Souza, who designed and had this ukulele built of Kanile'a ukuleles. It's my pleasure to share with you this ukulele because it is very, very special. You know, I was talking to Joe once about his instrument, and he had made this instrument that had 3 turtles on it. So I said, Joe, how come you put turtles on the ukulele? And here's what he said. He said, you know, when the turtle swims in the ocean, it's real nice and slow and graceful. Nice and slow and graceful. And I said, so that's your idea of the sound characteristic of this ukulele? He said, yes. Listen to this. Nice and graceful. And then we're talking about that uke, not this one, but I said, Joe, how come 3 turtles? And he said, family. Family. Of the 3 turtles, 2 were parents, 1 was a child. So now I want to tell you about this super tenor, because Joe's creativity in the involvement of things like family and good sound and grace in the music we play is just wonderful. If you can see here, there's a small beginning, and it moves and it grows down here, and it goes 5 across. This, by the way, is sand from Kailua Beach. So anyway, there are 5 little things here which represent 2 parents and 3 children. And it goes, and as time evolves, you know, the family grows, it grows, and then as the kids get older and older and older, and we get to this point, there's a break off, and the children, the kids, in the family begin to create their own, and this is why it diminishes here. So it goes from a beginning of a family, the family grows and evolves and enjoys graceful music on the ukulele. And as it comes around here, then the offspring, the children, begin to grow each of their own families. Family evolving. Wonderful family of 5. So you see, this ukulele, other than the fact that it just is beautiful, the position of the sound hole here, another sound hole here, which is a little bit different from just the round hole here. It's a design that shows creativity, and as the family grows, we see how that same family exercises its own and their own creativity in how this ukulele is designed. So how wonderful, wonderful it is to have wood this beautiful on an ukulele that has a wonderful, wonderful design. And all comes together in sound. It means that this ukulele is extremely well balanced in 3 things that mean the most to players, which is looks, playability, which is action. By the way, this action on this ukulele is like feather light, and it's wonderful to play. And I got to tell you, I spent a lot of time before we turned the camera on, just enjoying this ukulele, and just going in all kinds of different directions. And that's what this ukulele does. It inspires. And so, again, it's very well balanced between looks, playability, and sound. Everything is so well balanced so that the ukulele doesn't look wonderful, but sound terrible. Neither does it sound good, but looks terrible. And so, the best thing about this ukulele is the music that comes out of it. So, I think this ukulele has a nice, pleasant, kind of a loungy sound. So let me try and see if I can come up with a loungy piece for you to show off this ukulele. And because this ukulele is so well balanced, it's very, very easy to play, which means what the player of this magnificent instrument should do is get out of the way of the instrument and let the instrument do the work, because it can do the work much better than the player can. Let me play something for you, and I'm going to use a technique that's very simple. I'm going to use my thumb in a downward direction only, to show you how responsive this ukulele is when you just ask it to do the work. So please do the work. And one other thing I want to tell you about this instrument has to do with its tuning. You know, this is a standard, scale-wise, it's a standard tenor ukulele. Design-wise, it just has a wider bottom here that helps contribute to a wonderful sound. But what we did with this ukulele is down-tune it one full step. So instead of G, C, E, A, we down-tuned it to F, B-flat, D, G. One full step below the tenor. And this tuning, by the way, is only a step and a half above the baritone tuning. So what this does is provide us a very, very wonderful mellow sound that's kind of between a tenor and a baritone ukulele. Listen now as I ask this ukulele to do the work. Please do the work, ukulele. A simple scale. Change the rhythm just a little bit, and we have this. Kanile'a, A wonderful, wonderful name in ukulele.